I had a feeling you'd show up. I'd ask what you want, but it's obvious. You want to know about Shiva, yes? I'm as informationally challenged on that front as you are, sadly. Harriet told you most of it already. I created Harriet. She was the ultimate photon vessel. Undoubtedly my greatest masterpiece. The vessel gained a sense of self, a will, not unlike the birth of intelligence itself. Shion's beginnings, the sudden birth of intelligence within the oceans. I recreated that phenomenon. If not for those pompous barbarians who saw her as a mere vessel, she would have attained omniscience. I had the time, the technology, the Akashic records to use as a model. And yet, the people wished for an instant solution. They ripped the original soul from the vessel, poured photons into it, and used it as bait. Bait for the profound darkness, which exists to expunge photons. Their plan succeeded. The profound darkness entered the vessel, gained intelligence, and was bound to its physical form. All that remains was to dispose of the body. But the barbarians miscalculated. The entity now known as Shiva had attained the ability to understand others. She left the Dark Falls, cancerous outgrowths of mortal desires, to tie her to this universe, all in anticipation of her eventual return. And that is what we are. So, a rather pathetic tale, is it not? Relating it to you is my way of thanking you. As a person, as Luther. You saved Harriet's soul. Knowing that has been most beneficial to me. Shion was naturally aware of her as well, I suspect, which is why they were sympathetic.
Attention operatives! I know it's not easy, but this is a critical moment. Cooperate, and we'll get through this.
Phew. I
I think that's a wrap for the ship-wide announcements.
You must be exhausted, Ook.
Well done, Ook. By the way, the Guardian's here.
Oh, welcome aboard. I'm sorry we're putting so much pressure on you. We'll do what we can to help. I know we'll succeed if it's a team effort. My next task is to get the fleet up to... oh dear. I'm getting dizzy all of a sudden.
Ook!
Jeez, are you okay? Ook!
Just got a little lightheaded there for a second. Thanks, Theo.
You can't just laugh this off, Ook. You're pushing yourself way too hard.
Oh, is that how it looks?
You have to know your limits. If you keep this up, you're seriously going to pass out.
But if I don't make it count now, we're finished. This is no time to take a break.
You're right. We'll do it together then. Whatever it takes.
Oh my gosh, what is this, Theo? Usually you'd try to stop me, or shy away when things get tough.
Indeed, the old me would have forced you to take a break, or just get depressed that I couldn't help. I'm still anxious about a lot of things, but knowing how committed you are makes me want to help you even more. I made a decision to be with you, Ook. And moments like these are exactly why. Whoa, hey! You all right, Ook?
I'm fine! Just fine. In fact, I feel like I can do anything now. Thanks, Theo.
It's nice you two are hitting it off, but can you save it for another time? Oh, why would you feel sorry for me? It's not like I'm jealous or anything. Not in the slightest.
Sorry. I had you all worried for nothing. I'm completely fine now. Time to get to work. I know we can overcome this and regain control of our future.
Those photoners were remarkably strong, weren't they? Just like with Shiva and Mitra, they seem to be absorbing our photons to cancel out attacks. Can all photoners absorb photons like that?
If I had to guess, it's Shiva's protection.
What do you mean?
Shiva is the only photoner who can absorb photons naturally. She exists to contain all photons, to absorb them. And so she does. But it seems Shiva is capable of sharing this gift with her allies. The goddess's divine protection, if you will.
Does that mean all of Shiva's allies are capable of absorbing photons?
Correct. Each photoner varies in capability, however. They're far from invincible.
Oh, really?
Yes. Each photoner appears to have a certain tolerance for photon absorption. An attack that exceeds this photonic tolerance level should be able to harm them. We already have proof of this. You were able to defeat those photoner troops, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. They were pretty strong, but we did manage to beat them. So, if we can just hit Shiva with something that exceeds her tolerance for photons...
Yes. It should be possible to defeat her. That said, Shiva is the profound darkness incarnate. She was created to contain all photons. We require enough strength to exceed such titanic photonic power.
That's gonna be tough, huh? Whew. Glad that's over with. ARC's independent operating codes. Never thought those would need to be used.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi, Kostra. What do you need?
My presence is unwanted as always. I see. No matter. Excellent timing. I can get you both up to speed. We still can't predict what will happen, but the situation has settled down a bit. Firstly, Shiva and her forces now have complete control of the mothership. We're referring to it as Mothership Shiva, and are currently searching for its whereabouts. Each ARC ship is operating independently. I imagine you're well aware of this, Sierra.
Right. There was some commotion at first, but everything's stable now.
ARC suffered overall losses of 40% in the last battle, including significant casualties. We're also currently investigating the enemy Shiva brought with her.
Those machine-looking thingies? Are they photoners too?
We can't say at this point.
Reports indicate they have no will of their own, however.
So they're mechanical weapons? Hey, looks like some data came in. Ah, too much data! Ah! Khosra! What's with all this data?
My oral reports only cover the bare essentials. You may peruse this data for a more complete picture. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why does he always send it in such a disorganized state? Would it kill him to do some basic organization?
Those machine-like enemies we fought on the mothership were really powerful, weren't they?
The one Shiva brought with her? They're under analysis as we speak, but we honestly don't know much about them at this point.
Really?
Yep, no signs of life, so it's clear they're autonomous mechanical weapons at least. But their structure and materials employ technology ARX is unfamiliar with. Mechanical weapons created with unknown technology. We're calling them Lumen Mechs for now. Their mobility, armor, and destructive power were all off the charts. Who could possibly create such a thing?
They were created using photoner technology.
Photoner technology's still way outside our grasp, I take it.
So it would appear. Even the latest ARX-developed technology is easily outstripped by outdated photoner weaponry. Almighty mechanical weapons, created with ancient cutting-edge technology to defeat the profound darkness. The corrupted were used to seal away the profound darkness by Shiva and placed under her control.
They've been further enhanced by the profound darkness's corruption. So they're already tough enough, and Shiva's powered them up even more? How are we supposed to fight them?
Right, their armor was thick, but striking their flashy red sections seemed to hurt them.
Maybe their armor was forcibly removed to receive Shiva's corruption. Whatever the case, I'm sure they're aware of it. Any weapon worth its salt will attack while keeping its weak points hidden.
But if we can somehow exploit those weak points, we can beat them. Once we have that figured out, we'll be fighting on a much more level playing field.
am that Shiva lady! Our photons don't work? How is that even remotely fair? We all did the best we could, and we couldn't even make a dent in them. Boss, it just sucks. I let everyone down again, and it feels like I'm useless to the cause. What was I supposed to do? Thank you, boss. That's very comforting to hear. I refuse to give up. I know we can still do something. I know I can still do something. Instead of just taking orders, I want to use my own judgment and make decisions I won't regret. I may not be the toughest operative around, but I'm gonna think this through and fight with everything I've got. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll even earn a compliment or two from you, boss. Wait, I didn't mean that. Not sure where that came from. Anyway, I'm gonna go make myself useful. See you later, boss. Emergency! I think Kyokuya was snooping through your records. There's access history in the database, too. Did something happen between you two?
Wait.
Signing off!
I had good reason to look into your past. The hero who saved the universe. The rumors were true, after all. Your Ark's great hope. However, the greater the hope, the greater the despair upon its loss. You're admired, revered. What happens when you vanish from the world? Did you consider that? You should have never become a beacon of hope. You should have never existed in the first place. Don't give me that look, Guardian. Even if I kill you here and now, she'll fall into despair regardless. You need to live a long and healthy life, as her greatest hope, as Ark's. Oh, did that shake you? Very well. Let us extend that lifespan of yours, however briefly. Allow me to share with you an incantation most dreadful. O mighty shadow, vanquisher of the light, be my strength, as fangs to the foolish. Arise within me, O Phantom! Your thoughts? You have the makings of a phantom. Allow me to educate you. If heroes favor power, phantoms favor craft. Do not confuse this with technique or skill. One must fight with the power of shadow. Not that I need to tell you. You already wield the might of darkness, yes? To become a true phantom, you must be willing to employ any means necessary. Turn your ear once more to the darkness lurking within you.
And there he goes. Certainly has an unconventional view of the world, doesn't he? But for some reason, I have this urge to start chanting too. You're a scary guy, Kyokuya. May I ask you something? It's about that new Phantom class advocate, Kyokuya. I keep getting comments like, he walks so quick I can't keep up, or his scary gaze petrifies me, or, he talks weird. So everyone's wondering what kind of person he is. I'm not even sure myself, honestly. I can't grasp personalities or thought process from data alone. So, I thought I'd ask you or his friend Stratos.
What do you need?
You startled me! When did you get here, Kyokuya?
A phantom lurks in darkness, employing the ears of the accursed to expose evil. You'd best be careful with unfounded gossip.
Ears of the accursed? Is that some kind of ability to stop nasty rumors or something?
No, the ears of the accursed. Let that phrase burn deep into your psyche.
Perfect timing! I'm Sierra, the ARC ship officer. Could I have a little talk with you? I have so many questions from people on the ship.
As you wish.
Thank you. Okay, first question. Why do you call yourself the Black Wolf?
It's my alias. Lurking in darkness, lunging at the enemy's throat without hesitation. That's what I'm all about.
Okay, so if Black Wolf is your alias, how did you come up with it?
A wolf stalks its prey with no emotion, treading through the darkness to kill by fair or foul. It fits me perfectly.
Wolves are certainly handsome creatures. So, for the next question. You always wear black clothing and hang out in shadowy areas. Do you have an aversion to light?
The light is too radiant for me. A phantom lurks in the darkness. Light is the bane of my existence, in a sense.
Okay, I think I get it. And now for the final question. Tell us what is unique about the Phantom class.
If a hero is light, a phantom is shadow. The shadow can achieve a mission by means unthinkable to the light. It never takes center stage, yet exists without fail, plotting its next move. We dart through the darkness, wherever it is found. That is the way of the Phantom.
That's really something. Not exactly sure what you mean about existing without fail. But basically, a Phantom is someone who gets the job done by any means necessary. An anti-hero. Would that be an accurate way of putting it?
If you've reached a point of understanding, stay out of my way. The ill-prepared will find themselves ensnared by the Phantom's curse. Right, then, farewell.
I'm not sure what to say. He really does like trying to sound cool, huh? But I kind of get it. He's willing to use any means necessary, so we should think twice before approaching him. Figuring out the meaning behind his words and the man himself is going to take some time, I think.
Well, what a coinky-dink! I was just making some introductions between Harriet and Zig here.
Harriet the Celestial, an assault rifle cosmogenic arm. I see. And where would Miss Harriet happen to be?
If you're looking for me, I'm right here.
Ah, so your photons formed into a cosmogenic arm. A special type, just like Aurora. Simply put, the other cosmogenic arms don't talk. Although cosmogenic arms are known to choose their wielders, they usually don't speak. The Blade of Genesis, Clarissa III the Bright, and the other cosmogenic arms were not forged from living persons. Aurora and Miss Harriet are another matter entirely. You both possess powerful wills. Their souls likely entwine with photons to change form, linking to their wielders to unleash their power. Cosmogenic arms of the past had souls as well, deriving overwhelming power through their ties to Shion. When the soul is exhausted, the armament reaches the end of its life cycle. Such was the case for World's End. Though its form was restored, its full power was not. I suspect it lost its soul.
The soul that once dwelt in World's End likely fulfilled its role. Satiated, it simply vanished. It achieved its one true desire.
You may be right. In that case, I pity Labrys. Poor thing gets damaged and repaired over and over ad infinitum. Perhaps it longs for release. If only there were some way to ask it how it feels.
Thanks for dropping in! Let me take a look at that operations data. Interesting. So that's how it is. Raw data never tells the whole story. Drive system's under crazy strain. Big boost to mobility, but can't say I'm a fan of the hit to durability.
Seeing her so absorbed in this reminds me of Sierra, don't you think? I know, right? Maybe she's a distant relative or something. I guess I'm being silly, though. Sierra's the only high caste on each ship, so...
Actually, I do see a resemblance. I'm a high caste as well, you know. A Ludmilla type.
Wow, no kidding?
After the Void apparatus was dismantled, the Research Bureau was restructured too. Part of ARC's general reformation, you know? The restructured Research Bureau didn't have a genius on board like Luther, but each field had a lot more experts. Their knowledge and experience was stored in a database, then applied to modules specified for calculation. And the result was me, Ludmilla, the Research Bureau's resident high caste AIS R&D specialist.
Wow! So Sierra wasn't the only high caste after all.
Nope, but my duty is to thoroughly research, modify, and enhance AIS units. With that in mind, I want you to go out there, pilot AISs till you're blue in the face, and give me all that sweet, sweet data you can. Anyway, happy hunting and have a nice day.
I'm not so great at piloting AISs, but hearing her say that really makes me want to help out. Okay, let's get down to business.
Unit efficiency shows improvement, but now other problems are cropping up left and right. Too much stress on the frame, and the cockpit's life support function could stand to be tuned up. Oh, hello! How's it going? Oh, this tablet? It's a simulator for AIS development. I use it to simulate AIS that I've modified based on data received from ARC's ops. Then, I incorporate the results into my design to streamline the body, modifying AIS to meet everyone's needs. Oh, if you've got something to add, please don't hesitate to chime in. Oh, sure. I mean, I'm not used to getting compliments, so... Wow. I'm just doing my job, after all. I love my research, so I'll do whatever it takes to push it along. And with that, good luck out there. I'll be counting on you.
Come on! Let's play! Let's play!
Come on! Come on! You've got time! You've got time!
You brats are really pissing me off. I ain't got time to horse around with you.
Why not? Why not play if you've got the time?
Huh? Why not? What will it take to get you to play?
Shut it, you damn rugrats. You're crazy if you think I'll ever forget about the messes you two have made. If it hadn't been for you, Sheeta never would have died.
I'm sorry.
Ugh! Lose the damn puppy dog eyes. We got no time to throw a pity party here. I get it. You guys aren't the same as Gemini the duplicate. That said, you still look exactly like him. The mere sight of you almost sends me spiraling. Get it? Now leave me alone.
Aw, come on!
Play together!
You little...
We don't want you to forget.
We don't want you to forgive.
We don't like it when you get mad, but it's understandable.
We don't like it when you get violent, but it's understandable.
Even so, I still want to play with you.
I still want to play with you too. When we came here, we decided we would be true to our feelings.
That's because we felt it would be silly to keep lying. We're gonna do what we want.
We're going to do what we want. So, let's play!
Unbelievable. Why do I always have to be surrounded by such selfish children?
Excuse me? Hello, Ludmila. Everything okay?
It's regarding AIS enhancement. No one was at the General Affairs Bureau, so I came to talk with you directly.
Right. It's been utter chaos since Shiva showed up. I'll try to help if I can.
Right. So, here's an estimate for the parts and specs needed for AIS enhancements, along with the blueprints for exclusive facilities.
Okay, I'll take a look for you. Let's see. 180 types of armor enhancement parts, cockpit manipulator expansions, new booster specs. Additional costs for frame drive optimization, enhancement and storage facility plans. And how much floor space? Lamilla, this is a tall order.
Thanks for taking care of it.
Whoa, hold on a second. I can't get this done right away. We don't have enough engineers.
If I can just get your approval, I can do the rest on my end.
That's not the issue. Getting authorization so quickly for this means more chaos. We don't...
The photoners won't wait around. This is for the safety of ARCs, so I know you can do it.
Hold on. I think she's being unreasonable about this, isn't she? Am I crazy? Is that all I get? This is about the AIS, you know. You'll be riding in them. Ugh. The intelligence and research bureaus are always asking me to bend over backwards, too. Fine. I got this. Somebody's gotta do it, right?
Yo! Fancy meeting you here.
We're training for naval combat.
A photoner armada could attack at any time, so we're checking our formations and training daily to stay at the ready.
Huey and I give orders to an entire fleet of battleships now. Pretty cool, right?
Communication between battleships is essential for naval combat, and we're here to facilitate that. I'm the Combat Bureau Commander, and Claris Craze is my lieutenant. We've taken charge of the fleet.
As you should. Huey and I are perfectly in sync.
When it comes to combat tactics, we've got things locked down. Khosra's cooking up a strategy for us.
He said we wouldn't last 5 minutes if we formed our own strategies, so he told us to shut up and do as he said.
Khosra's a nervous wreck, but I gotta say, his strategies are airtight. Our duties are mostly limited to Oracle fleet reinforcements and AIS transport.
That means you, boneheads, are in the vanguard. I know you won't let us down out there. Hey there! Patia at your service! Oh, hi. We're just discussing the handling of the enhanced AIS units.
With the two of them being informants, I thought they might get a lot of feedback from people all over ARX. Now then, I'd like to hear your subjective opinions on the matter.
See, Ludmilla? You coming to us for intel shows me that you're a researcher with quite the head on her shoulders. Well, we do have experience piloting AIS, so we're happy to help. Plus, we're used to interviewing others in our line of work, so it should be fun being on the other end of the mic for once. Actually, I'm the only one getting actual stories, Patty. You need to suck it up and learn how to do it yourself. Ask away, Ludmilla. I'll answer whatever you throw at me. Why don't you ever listen to me, silly?
Okay, let's start with a general question. How do you feel about AIS mobility in space? Is there any physical discomfort?
Well, it's like, I feel a lot more floaty in space than on the ground, but sometimes it's kind of like, I guess.
Okay. Do you feel any recoil when using the high boost function?
First, there's like a swoosh, and it sort of goes. I actually kind of like that feeling.
I see. How about you, Tia?
In space, sometimes not knowing which way is up or down feels somewhat odd. High boost puts a bit of pressure on the body, but it's nothing significant.
I see. What about shot accuracy?
When dealing with live ammo, there's a huge difference with air resistance. But we're using photon bullets, so it's not... All right, cool. Anything else you want me to answer?
Oh, I've taken enough data from you, Patty. Thanks for your input. Yes. I'd also like to get some input from you, too, in a bit. Now, back to Tia.
Don't lock me out! I want to be part of this, too!
PlayStation